All right, it is about 6 a.m., first day of school for my kids. I am just getting ready for the day, and one of the first things I do, I'm gonna wash my face and then I'm gonna put on my 2 brows so I can get the day going with some eyebrows. Okay, my face is clean. I'm ready to put on my brows, so I'm just gonna cut them out. I keep these little scissors. Pretty sure I stole them from my kids in my bathroom for this very purpose. I have alopecia universalis, which means I have no hair. It all fell out after I had my second baby. So I rely on my 2 brows for some easy, realistic brows. They last me easy 2 days, so I'm gonna show you 24 hours with these brows. So first one, here we go. Make sure we get it on straight, and then I'm going to just get a little bit of water and apply it. Oh, there we go, slides right off. So there's one realistic looking brow for the day, and the second. Right there, get it a little wet. All right, so got my brows on. From here, I'll add a little bit of my moisturizer. It has a little bit of sunscreen in it. Avoiding the eyebrows. Might put a little touch of makeup on for the walk to school this morning. But I am ready to go for my 24 hours with my 2 brows, and I hope you'll tag along and see how well they last today. Just got home from that super sweaty but awesome cardio workout this morning, about an hour long outside in the Texas heat. It's like gonna be probably 102 today, so it's definitely cooler in the mornings, but sweaty, hot outdoor cardio workout, and my 2 brows held up wonderfully. So let's just see how they do the rest of the day. All right, it is now 12:30 and I'm all showered post-gym and got my baby lunch and put him down for a nap. So it is time for me to work. I work for Hair Weave On. We have an online store, and then we also have a little shop here in Round Rock, Texas. So today I'm just working away uploading the new Amore wigs. There's a couple human hair and synthetics in there, so I'm getting to know those wigs and uploading them to our Hair Weave On website. And my 2 brows are just looking fabulous halfway through day 1 of wear. Just making dinner. It's now almost 5 o'clock here, and my eyebrows are still holding out strong. But my daughter is helping me roll out some pitas, frying them up for some pitas for dinner. Lastly, for the end of the day, I decided to take my bike out on a little 5-mile ride around the neighborhood, and I'll show you what my brows look like at the very end of the day after this bike ride. Just parking my bike here after a quick 5-mile bike ride this evening. It is now 8:13. The brows look as good as when I first put them on, so they lasted this full day with no problem, and they'll be ready for another day tomorrow. Just wanted to show you a little update. This is day 2 with these My 2 Brows Everyday Brows. They've held up great. I did another workout this morning. I haven't showered yet today, but I will shower and get ready and do another little update. But I usually get 2 solid days out of my eyebrows, and I love that I can sleep in them and wake up with brows the next day. That's honestly one of my favorite things about these brows, aside from many other things, but I do really love that. They give me 2 good days. They give a lot of people more. It just depends how oily your skin is and how humid your environment is, how much exercise and sweating you do throughout the day, swimming. That can all shorten the life. They are waterproof for sure, but they'll last longer if you keep them dry. I will say day 2, they start to get a little bit sticky right here at just right here. I don't know, it must be oilier there on my skin, but I can definitely tell when it's day 2. And then, other than that, they look great. They stay on really well. So day 2 with my 2 Brows Everyday Brows. I'll get ready and do another little update later today just to show you how they last for 2 days. Okay, so I've showered, washed my face off, and just thought I would put some makeup on. Show you how I get ready for day 2 with my 2 brows. This is the Everyday Brow in medium brown, just to remind you. And I have been doing everything I do as a busy mom of 3 awesome little kids, working out every day. It's pretty hot here, so definitely sweating. And I always get at least 2 solid days of wear, which is just awesome. Tonight I will show you how I take them off. Just preemptively, because usually they'll either rub off in my sleep when they're ready to come off or smudge a little bit. So I usually just go ahead and take them off before I go to bed on the evening of day 2. So I will show you how I do that later. But as someone with alopecia, it's just so nice to be able to get ready and check one thing off my list, because it's not always easy to draw on eyebrows. And my 2 brows are so real. I had someone in our shop here at Hair Weave On. I have a little shop here in Round Rock, wig shop, and I had someone in, and it was a woman and her husband, and she has had alopecia her whole life. Since she was like 18 months, she said. And we were just talking wigs and alopecia, and I mentioned that I have alopecia. Her and her husband could not believe it. And then when I told them I had alopecia universalis, meaning no eyebrows, no eyelashes, they were astonished that my brows were not real. They had to come up close. I've had many people come up to my face when I'm wearing these and get real close, and they're like, "You're kidding me, those are not real?" So that alone is a testament to these eyebrows. They are very realistic, so easy, definitely worth it if you have minimal to no eyebrow hairs. There's not really any downside other than taking them off. And the only thing to that is I just try and make sure I get them off before they smudge off, because I don't like having smudged eyebrow on my pillowcase. So, not a big downside. Sometimes even too, on the 2nd day of wear, I'll add eyebrow hair strokes with a brow pen, which adds a little bit more dimension. Just for time's sake, so I want to get back to doing some work for Hair Weave On. I probably won't do that. I'll just leave it the way they are. They look good to me. I'm actually adding a new wig line for Hair Weave On our online, hairweaveon.com. We are adding the brand Henry Margaux. They make some really great headband and hat wigs. So super excited for that. As someone who's busy running around, that sounds like a great option. Do a little eyeliner. Dust this off. And we're almost good to go. I keep it pretty simple with my makeup. Don't like to spend too much time on my makeup, which was honestly one of the hardest things getting alopecia because I had to spend more time getting ready and I often never wore makeup. So I found a pretty good routine where I feel like I can get ready pretty quickly and feel like myself, and my two brows definitely is a big part of that. Just looking in the mirror while I do my eyeliner because that's a tricky one. I do have permanent liner, but sometimes I like to, after putting eyeshadow on, I can mess with it a little bit. So that's pretty much what I do. Spray a little all-day spray on there and let me go run and get my wig. Got my Shea wig by John Renault, my newest wig that I'm loving. And now I'm ready to do a little bit of work and then pick up my kids from school. They got a couple play dates this afternoon. Not a couple, but one, having some of their friends over to our house. So busy doing that, make some dinner, relax and watch TV this evening, and then I will come back on here and show you how I take off my brows, which there's a super easy way to do it, and I will be back to show you that. Here it is now, the end of the day. I stayed up too late watching a Netflix murder mystery show, so it's now almost 11 o'clock at night, and I have my tape. This is the easiest, simplest way I find to get my two brows off at the end of the day. Just use some tape and then it pulls most of it off. Sometimes I have to do it a couple times, and then I also go over it with a face cloth afterwards to get the rest of the residue off. But this is how I end the day after wearing my two brows for 2 full days.
If you lost your brows and you want a solution that's super easy and quick to apply, then click the link below and head to mytwobrows.com to check out our free virtual mirror where you can try out 5 different styles, 5 sizes, 11 colors of brow on your face with your phone or your computer. And then you can pick whatever you like best and get your free sample pack on your first order.